I have been walking about 8 kilometers and I have stopped at the highest point of this walk, and I will make me a cup of coffee with my gas canister stove to see if it works. I will make it hard for the stove. I will put the canister in the snow so it gets cooled. And if it doesn't work, I will take my alcohol stove and make my coffee with that one instead. But we have to see if the gas canister cope with this temperature. I guess it's about -5 or maybe -6 degrees Celsius. I have changed to dry clothes. I have changed the sweater and taken a dry one on me because I don't want to freeze when I am sitting down. I have also taken this thicker jersey to stay warm, and we have to see. Mostly I used to change back to the wet sweater when I am walking again, because I want to have a dry sweater to change to if it's necessary. But I have about 3 kilometers home, so I have to see how I choose to do. Now I will try to make some coffee with my gas canister stove in this colder temperature. I have the gas canister standing in the snow, so it will be cold. So far so good. It seems to work actually. I didn't think it will cope with this temperature, but it's a new canister, so yeah, it works. I can feel it in my finger that the metal is cold. It's not that comfortable to handle cold metal with bare hands. I will do a video later on and show you how you can calculate what effect you have on your burner, and I will also do a comparison when I am boiling water with a lid and without a lid to see the difference and how important it is to have the lid on for the fuel economy. And I will do that test in a controlled environment inside of my basement to eliminate heat loss cause of wind and something like that. And I don't know if you find it interesting, but I find that type of thing interesting. And I will also talk a little about the amount of energy that needs to boil water, and the difference why when boiling water in the summer or in the winter and things like that. So yeah, but that will be in a later video and not in this video. And I hope you will find it interesting. I think those thing is interesting actually. And now I'm not looking forward to this. I will take the wet sweater on and take off my dry one, and this will be cold as hell. This sweater is a little wet, so I start to freeze a little. It will be really nice to start walking again, so I will get up the temperature. The reason why I am taking my wet clothes on again is because I want to have dry clothes if I have to stop. Okay, I'm back on track again, and I have about 3 kilometers left home, and I will get my body temperature back again. It's 18.6 degrees Celsius outside, minus 18.6 degrees Celsius, and I want to do a test to show you how this gas canister stove works in that low temperature. I have had the canister outside for about half an hour to get cooled, and I will just boil a cup of water just to test how it cope. This is maximum how much gas I can get from the canister in this low temperature, and the canister has been out for about half an hour, so it's not the coldest it can be probably, but yeah. The canister is almost full, and you can see it's not the best flame. And imagine if the canister was almost empty. Here you can see the flame is almost out, and this is maximum output from the burner, and almost full canister. So yeah, down to and I can hold this so it's not hot at all. This type of stove doesn't work in that low temperature. It's starting to get dark outside, so I want to end this video while it's still sunlight. Hopefully you find this video a little interesting, even if it isn't about motorcycle gear. Even if you can use those stove when you're out on a motorcycle, of course. I hope that you stay on my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching and see you in next video. Bye!